So about 20 minutes of shooting light left. So let's go 5 under. Push away grip. Come to the center of the lungs, or the back of the lungs. Stare at the target. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, must be further away than I thought. Left and right is perfect. Alright. The same 3 inches low. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Perfect. I'd say 20 yards. Well, we got 20 yards, 0. So aim 4 inches up. Okay. So here we go. Over, knock, and lock. Come to the back of the lung. Stare at the target. Quartering away. 1, 2. Yep. 15 yards. Okay. 6 o'clock hold. Come to the crease in the neck. Ready? Slowly. 1. Stare at the target. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 20 yards. So it hits 10 inches high at 10 yards, 4 inches high at 15, dead on at 20, and 12-inch drop at 25 yards. So the arrow just starts plummeting after 20 yards. All right, let's try this. So over, knock, and lock. Come to the front of the lung. Stare at the target. Ready? We go tank turret. Ready? 1, 2. Map centered him. Liver shot. May got the back of the far lung, but probably liver shot. All right, 10 yards. Arrow's going to hit 10 inches high, so I aim 5 inches under the arrow, under the bale. Ready? 5 inches under, quartering away. Come to the center of the lungs. Not a hard quartering, slight quartering. 1, 2, 3. Yep. There you go. They're going to duck it, I'm telling you. They're going to drop it. At least minimum 3 or 4 inches before it hits them. So that's a good shot there. All right, this is a long shot. I think this is 25 yards. So it's going to drop 12 inches. Let's just aim the top of the bale. Come to the back of the lung, stare at the target. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep. Entered liver, exited far lung. Quartering away. Yep, that's about a 12-inch drop. Top to the bale, the bottom. So entered liver. So this is really the best kill error. This entered the liver and came out the back of the far lung. Probably a lethal shot, especially with a decent sized broadhead, but I'd rather it be forward a few more inches. But it's a 25-yard shot. I don't usually take shots that far away for a recurve. Too much can go wrong. Arrow's too slow. All right, 15 yards. I hit 4 inches high. So let's aim 6 o'clock. Quartering away. Stare at the target. Come to the back of the lungs. Tank turret. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep. It's actually hitting about 5 or 6 inches high there, but if he didn't move, he's dead. That's a perfect quartering to or quartering away shot. Near the back of the lung. Well, probably got behind the heart, but you're in both lungs. Quartering away slightly. Show how these things pull out. This has got sloped back. It's an Eskimo, so you just kind of wiggle it back before bring it out, and it doesn't bring a big old chunk of straw out with it. That's why these things work so well. It's an 1.1 cut. It's killed some of the biggest game animals on earth. Grizzly bears. Fred Bear actually shot this broadhead before he developed his own. Shot a lot of 2-blade stuff. Okay, this is close. We're knocking off. We're going to aim, let's aim 6 inches under, see if we can get a little better shot. Center of the lungs, perpendicular to the deer. 1. Didn't come back quite far enough. Elevation's good though. 10 yards. Aim 5 inches below the target. Stare at the target, back of the lungs. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
You're dead.
2, 3.
Yep, both lungs. Maybe even got the heart, but both lungs for sure. All right, this is probably about 12 yards. I don't think it's quite 15. So let's aim, we'll aim 6 inches low, back of the lungs, stare at the target. Ready?
Here we go. 1, stare at the target, tank turret. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. See, we entered here. Entered right here, back of the lungs, crossed through the heart, and came out right behind. This right here would be the shoulder right here, because this is the width of the deer right here. This is the width of the deer, not this. That's the elk or something, but this is the deer. So the arrow would have come out right here, right behind the other shoulder. Probably a pass-through shot, both lungs, and a good blood trail because it's exiting low. There you go. All right, 15 yards. Let's aim 6 o'clock. Come to the front of the lungs, stare at the target. Ready? Here we go. Maybe aim about 2 inches low. Come to the front of the target. 1, stare at the target. 1, 2. There you go. Right behind that front shoulder. Now this is a pretty close shot. Probably a little less than 15 yards. Probably about 13, 14. So if that deer dropped into that, deader than 4 o'clock. It's almost perpendicular shot. Not really quartering away that much. Yep. Right over top that front leg in the crease. Here's the specs on this arrow. It's 29 3/4. It's a 1916, 175 grain point, 530 grain arrow with light and knock. FOC's 15%. Hits 10 inches high at 10, 4 inches high at 15, 0 dead on at 20, and 12-inch drop minus 12 inches at 25 yards. And here's my golf bag. I've got No Mercies. I think this is a Zwickey Delta, and this matches my weight here. And I got Eskimo 4-blade and another 4-blade Delta. All good penetrating heads. All right, 10 yards. Aim 5 inches low. Come to center long, stare at the target. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now they're going to duck it even at 10 yards, but they probably won't duck it much. That was a little bit high, but left and right was good. There's your exit. Double lung, back of the heart. About as lethal as it gets right there. All right, this is 20 yards. Let's come center the lungs. He's 1/4 All right, stare at the target. Okay, so go come about 4 inches up. Stare at the target. 1, 2, 2. Yep. That's the back of the lung through the liver. Through the near lung, back of the near lung, and through the liver. Have to give that in 4 to 6 hours before you trail it up. All right, hard and 1/4, 15 yards. Over knock and lock, push away grip. Let's come about 2 inches low. Come to the far to the 2/3 over. Stare at the target. 1, 2. Perfect. Yep. So that's front of the shoulder and the neck crease. That is a heart shot deer right there. Yeah, a little farther over than I thought. But anyway, got to be shooting heavy air to make that and survive. Probably a shoulder bone hit, not as good as I thought. All right, this is a 30-yard shot. I'm gonna aim 12 inches over. Center lung, stare at the target. Ready? Here we go. That's about probably a 16-inch drop, 18-inch drop, because I aimed a foot over him. It's a 12-inch drop at 25 yards, and that's 30. So, sweet. This looks like on exit. Yeah. Double lung. Enter the crease, exit the crease. Something else I do with my fletching is I actually put tape here on the front, because if you pull it through these straw bales very much, it tends to start ripping your feathers off. So I just tape the front of that up, and the tape gets worn, I just take it off and put fresh tape on it. Plus it's a lot more visible. Fetchings are getting pretty dirty. This is a practice arrow, and then I put tape back here. This is a fluorescent green, and it's good visibility. If your light of knock doesn't go off, then you got this. Here's my setup. Only 35 pounds, but it's enough. Okay, that was 60 frames. Now we switched down. We got only about 5 minutes of shooting light left, and I've shifted it down to 30 frames per second to get more light. 15 yards, I'm starting to lose visibility of my arrow, and I use it for aiming. So over knock and lock, push away grip. Coming to the front of the lung slowly. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. You're dead. Perfect. Slightly cording away. Alright. This is a 25-yard shot. Let's try it. I'm loose inside of my arrow. Ha! Dead! There you go. That's perfect. I aimed at the top of the bale and it hit at the bottom of the bale. Oh yeah. I mean, that deer could drop 8 inches before the arrow hit it. Perfect. That looks like a miss, but I'm telling you, if they drop it all to that arrow coming, the sound of the bow, that's perfect. That's a heart shot. Slightly quartering away. There you go.